Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to Arms and Gaming. Mike here. I'm doing an updated version of the Befriending Jura video that's on my channel. This one is a little bit more in detail because the previous one that I did, it's actually a very popular video on my channel. But the previous video, I left a lot of info out because it was actually made for more advanced players. So what I'm doing in this video, I'm giving you the full guide. If you want to go and make friends with Jura, one of the more tragic characters in Bloodborne, this is a full guide on how you get to him from the beginning of the game until you meet him and make friends with him. So join me in this one. It's quite a lengthy video, but there's not a detail missed in this one. So I'll see you inside the video. Now, Jura is definitely one of the more tragic characters in the game of Bloodborne. He started off as one of the very first hunters to try and control the scourge and all that stuff. But somewhere along the line, I think the guy grew a conscience. So, like I said in the intro, guys, I'm going to guide you on how to get to this man and how to make friends with him, because he's hostile from the very beginning of the game. If you don't follow all of these steps that I'm going to show you in this video, then you're not going to make friends with him. Now, there's a reason why you want to make friends with him, because he gives you quite a nice couple of stuff. But,
farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Thank you, doll. Let's get into this, my friends. So I'm starting off the game as if you're starting off a completely new playthrough, or a new game or whatever. I did speed up the video just to make it a little bit shorter, but if you follow every single step that I'm doing in this thing, you will get to Jura, you'll make friends with him, and eventually he'll give you the powder keg badge, which allows you to buy the rifle spear, the hunter's blunderbuss, and his weapon, the stake driver. And as soon as you've completed his quest line, you can also buy his armor set, the wolf cap, the ashen garb, ashen gloves, and the ashen trousers, which I'm actually wearing at the moment on that character. I love the look of those trousers. But yeah, I'm just speeding along, and I'm just going to show you from the beginning of the game how to get to Jura and how to make friends with him. If you miss certain steps, then he's going to stay aggravated at you. Not fighting any of these enemies, but it's like I said, I just want to make a decent guide video for you guys over here so you can get this. I saw on my previous video, the one I did previously, a lot of people were asking questions, and I kind of understand it, because I started off that video in the middle of old Yharnam. So if you're a new player, you're not really going to know where the hell to go. What I'm doing there is I'm actually using one of my new favorite items in Bloodborne. It's the blue elixir, where you just become a little bit invisible so you can get past enemies without taking too much damage. This is a very high level character of mine. It's actually my main character, but for the purpose of the video, I thought I'll just use my proper character. This is the character that I've used the most in the game. I've done over 100 playthroughs with this character alone, and I think maybe 1,000 hours. Yeah, I've actually done 1,000 hours with this character. So yeah, just going to get rid of the Stanleys here. The main thing you need to do now is I need to get to Father Gascoigne. I need to defeat Father Gascoigne, get into the Odin's Chapel, and then we need to move on to Old Yharnam to open up the side door to the cathedral in order to summon the snatchers, or the bagmen as they're known. So main thing for you to do is work your way through Central Yharnam, get to Gascoigne, but all this should be done by the time you get to Hypogean Goal, the jail part. You should do this before you fight Rom the Vacuous Spider, because after Rom the Vacuous Spider, that area is not available anymore. So make sure you do all this before you fight Rom the Vacuous Spider and kill him. So right, just going to get rid of Gascoigne here. My method of beating Gascoigne, going for viscerals and just hacking and slashing, using the good old fire paper and beast blood pellets.
What's that smell? Oh, the sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Okay, that's gas coin done. I did not return to the Hunter's Dream up until after the Bloodstaff Beast fight. That's why we're going to Old Yharnam. We have to defeat the Bloodstaff Beast in order to open up the side gates in this cathedral wall that I'm going to show you just now. But it is always safe, you know, light your lanterns. If you die, come back. I'm not sure about this. One thing that's been puzzling me about this whole quest line. If you actually die while fighting the Darkbeast Paarl, I wonder if the thing is void then, but I'm not sure. Currently, you see those gates are closed, and if you go outside over here, you'll see there's one of the surgeons over here, but no snatcher. There's no bagman over here. This only gets activated as soon as you defeat the Bloodstaff Beast in Old Yharnam, so that's where we're going to go right now. Again, I'm just going to run past enemies. If I have to fight them, I will, but like I said, for the purpose of the video, I'm just trying to do this as decently for you as I can. I love this stuff. It actually makes you a little bit undetected. Let's get past the poochies here. Sometimes they can be a nuisance. I mean, they can lock you, they can knock you against that door and then you're dead. I'm an animal lover. I love doggies, but these doggies are just butt ugly. This kind of look funny when you speed up the video like this. Plus, I don't know, that wolf is, sometimes he's in a good mood, sometimes he's just in a very bad mood. That was one of the bad mood days. Again, there's no reason for you to rush the game like I'm doing here, guys. This is just a guide to show you how to befriend Jura. Take your time in Bloodborne. It's such a beautiful game and it's such an open game. You need to explore the hell out of it. But let's see here. By the way, this is a little shortcut that you open up.
You there! Hunter! Didn't you see the warning?
No.
Turn back at once.
No.
Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are no harm to those above. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
You know, I do find that kind of funny. You know, if he says they mean no harm to us, you know, the beasts of Old Yharnam, why is he hiding on top of a tower with a Gatling gun? I always wondered about that. I mean, he can see from where I am now that I am beating up all these beasts. So why hasn't he started shooting at me yet? I don't know. You can see when you meet Jura, he's an old character. He's been around a long time.
You're a skilled hunter, adept, merciless, half-cut with mud, as the best hunters are.
And he's probably a smoker as well. I mean, that voice is a rider. Oh, he's standing there on his little tower. Now, the funny thing is, he's always going to attack you if you approach him from this side. He's always going to attack you. He's going to shoot at you, or he's going to just be pissed at you. And just to prove this point, if you go up the ladder now, and you try and interact with him, he's going to turn around, he's going to throw Molotovs at you, he's going to shoot at you, everything. That's why it's very important to follow the whole quest line. And when you come back from the back side like I'm doing now. Don't approach him from the front, otherwise he's going to keep on attacking you. See, he's violent from the start, so I'm just going to get the hell out of Dodge, continue the quest line. But it was just to show you guys what happens if you approach him the very first time. He's on the attack straight away. I'm just going to run through this little cathedral to get to the one of the two shortcuts that you should open, just to make the game easier for you at this point. Be very careful of all these beasties chasing you. Don't look back, like they say, you know. It's important that you open up this door because you're going to come back to this door after the Darkbeast Paarl fight. It'll make sense in the end, don't worry, my friends. Okay, door is open. Now we go. Just get some more blood vials back, get some bullets back, you know. Consumables, always important. blue stuff didn't really work here because I wanted to get to this door. Now this is the door that leads to the other side of the Darkbeast Paarl fight. But we can't reach that yet. You can't open that door from this side. I just wanted to show you where the door is. And Mr. Wolfie and his bodyguards started charging at me. But this door is the door where we're going to come out after the Darkbeast Paarl fight. Sorry guys, I didn't want to beat you up. I wanted just to make a nice guide video. Moving along, moving swiftly along. Watch out for the wolf that jumps outside. I say watch out and then he jumps on me. Okay, cool. There's an enemy on the left here. Get rid of him. If you should die while fighting the Bloodstaff Beast, you're going to respawn at the lantern. Just use that shortcut that I just opened up there. Come down the roof on the right hand side. And you can just come through that door. Otherwise you have to run all the way around like I just did now. Just checking that guy's prostate. Right. Bloodstaff Beast. You know, it's actually funny to some people she's the hardest boss. For me she's quite easy. Because she basically walks around you. She lets you hit her if you think about it. I mean, there, you could just go for one hit while she's swinging away. When she does this, go for a visceral, stick your hand up a bum, wait for her to scream again, hit her a couple of times, visceral her again, and then she's going to scream again. She's going to be, just hack and slash her to death. And that's it. Now that door in the Cathedral Ward is open, and that part and the snatchers have been activated. So at this point, go back to the Hunter's Dream. Mrs. Dolly standing there looking all cute. We go back to the Cathedral Ward. Now you're going to see things look a little bit different. It's going to take us to a little secret area now. If you follow all the steps up to here, you're good. You see that door is open now. That also leads to the Upper Cathedral Ward. New area, some new bosses and all that stuff. Let's get rid of Mr. Surgeon here. See, there's the snatcher, or the body, the bagman. Unfortunately, he has to kick you. So, my suggestion is, if you have some blood echoes that you want to spend them in the Hunter's Dream while you're there, and then come here. Because if you're not going to come back here, you're going to lose your echoes. Tip for you there. Now, if you've done this correctly, then this cutscene should trigger. You're stuck in a bag. And what the snatcher did is he took you down to Hyperjun Gaul, or Ghoul, or whatever you say. It's basically the jail part of Yargul Unseen Village. This is like a little bonus area. But this area goes away. If you're here, go to the lantern, light the lantern, and explore the hell out of this place. Use it for what you can. Quite a lot of nice pickups in this place. But if you do this, try and get back to that lantern after the Rondavacuous spider fight. You won't be able to come back until later in the game. And then it turns into a completely different area. Right, so we're just going to head down to the Darkbeast Paarl. Remember guys, you can use assistance. There is assistance for this boss. He can be quite a pain. He's not that hard of a boss, but you know, if the help is there, why not use it? Trusty fire paper, trusty beast blood pellets, and I'm using my Whirligig sword. If you defeat the Darkbeast Paarl for the first time, he gives you the Spark Hunter's badge. It's this, I think it's this one. Yes. Now, when you have that badge, you can start buying bolt paper and stuff from the messengers. But this is that door that I showed you guys from the other side that we couldn't open. So after the Darkbeast Paarl fight, just head back through this door. Don't go back to the Hunter's Dream. Follow this path and go back to where Jura was on the roof. If you go from the front end side, he's going to attack you. But if you do it this way, he won't attack you. So, let's see what Mr. Jura says now. Like I said, once you agree not to kill the beasts of Old Yharnam, he's quite friendly and he lets you go. But if you do attack them after you promised him you won't, he's going to be violent again, and the quest line is basically void. So make sure you make friends with him, get his gesture.
Well. How did you get in here? It's no matter. What brings you to Old Yharnam? I've no interest in matters further up, but you must not disturb this place. The beasts do not venture above, and mean no harm to anyone. If you still insist on hunting them, then I will hunt you first. You understand me?
At this point, pick,
Yes,
spare the beasts.
I no longer dream, but I was once a hunter too. There's nothing more horrific than a hunt. In case you fail to realize, the things you hunt, they're not beasts. They're people. One day you will see. It's time you got going. But first, a farewell gift.
Now the gift he gives you there is the Powder Keg badge. So that enables you to buy the weapons that he has, the rifle spear, the stake driver, the hunter blunderbuss. You can get the hunter blunderbuss in the beginning of the game as a free gun. One of the two choices that you have. And you also get that brush of gesture from him. But at this point,
What is it?
quest line is basically done.
Go, I say. You have the whole night to dream. Make the best of
And
it.
your friends now, Jura. And of course, once you've interacted with him, you can also, like I say, you can purchase his weapons and you can buy his armor set, which is the grey wolf cap, the ashen garb, the ashen gloves, and the ashen trousers. It does have a kind of a very grainy look. I'm just going to quickly go show you where to go accumulate these items if you want to go buy them for yourself. So just go back to the Hunter's Dream. The weapons you buy from the normal messengers at the bottom. Over here. Here's the stake driver. You can buy the rifle spear as well, and the blunderbuss. Rifle spear is just a very long gun with a pointy thing. That's like a shotgun. It just has a very wide shot. And then, of course, the armor for the NPCs you buy up here. 6 insights. That's what it's going to cost you for the whole outfit. My friends, I hope you enjoyed this fuller guide of Befriending Jura. I want to thank you all for supporting my channel, and thank you so much for, the kind words and all the interaction and stuff. I really appreciate it. Good hunting, my friends. Good luck, and I'll see you soon in another Bloodborne guide video. Cheers, my friends.